Thought I'd give you a quick overview of exactly what I do carry in my pockets. This isn't everything, but everything pertinent to making a fire with a ferro rod. Obviously, almost always have a ferro rod on me, usually. Typically that one, it rides in the sheath of my Leatherman Wave, which rides in the sheath of my belt pouch. Along with that, I always have some sort of a pocket knife. Today it is a cheap Chinese Ganzo 704. I shouldn't call it cheap. It's inexpensive. It's actually a very well made knife. Doesn't cost a whole lot. Got a Zippo, little piece of fat wood, some magnesium, and a couple little pieces of quick tinder. I don't know what this stuff's called. I get it up at Cabela's. It's not very expensive. Some sort of wax impregnated gauze. Stuff goes up great, burns a long time, and it's cheap. That's what I got. I'm going to use as little of what I have in my pocket as I can and get a fire going. First things first. A good resource here in the yard. And if you look, that looks like I ought to be able to get some fire starting material out of it, doesn't it? Let's get the old wave out. I think we'll use the saw, pull some of that out of the tree. Who says the saw in that Leatherman Wave is too small? Cutting through that no problem. Alright, got nice little chunk of fat wood. Don't know how deep it goes. Not very. Deep enough. Got my wave. It's like a lot of pine twigs on the ground. But I don't know how dry it is. Let's grab some of that and see what we can get going. Okay, here's what I gathered up. Just some dry pine twigs off the ground, relatively dry, hopefully dry enough. Little piece of a branch was left hanging off the side of the tree. Cut that off with the saw on the wave. Got a pocket knife there, a fire steel that always rides in the sheath of the Leatherman. I don't have a tripod or anything like that with me, just my cell phone. So let's see what I can do to catch this on tape. That'll be interesting. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to take. I think what I'm going to do is saw this in half and try and save some of the sawdust, the shavings. Use that as part of my tinder. That's good and sticky. Alright, not so much. Go to plan B. It was a lot easier with a good bushcraft knife, but oops, it's a quality pocket knife. It works all right too. Fortunately, this stuff's really sticky. Alright, plenty of sticky fat wood there. Shouldn't be too hard. Give it a shot. There she goes. Should have made that a little finer. Get this pitch impregnated piece. Oh yeah, that's going up like crazy. All right. All right, there we go. Just the stuff that I got in my pockets, gentlemen. Got a, again, Leatherman Wave. The tool I used on that was the saw. The, Swedish Fire Steel, one of the Army models. Got those years ago. Actually a pretty cheap Chinese pocket knife. It's a Ganzo. It's inexpensive, but I'll tell you what, the build quality of these things is fantastic. It's a great pocket knife, doesn't cost a whole lot of money. I was able to find a nice little chunk of fat wood, some tinder, and there you have it. Easy enough. See you next time.